Record. So I see Amanda first. Amanda, can you tell us about you, like why you signed up with Pampered Chef? And we're glad to have you, but we want to just hear whatever you're willing to share. And you're muted right now. There you go.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I'm 33 years old. I've been married almost 13 years. I have 3 kids. I joined Pampered Chef because I'm looking to supplement an income and possibly be able to stay at home with my children more and spend more time with them. Right now, I work at a Casey's gas station. My hours are just all over the place, and I feel like I really don't have a life. So that's pretty much about me.
Yeah, and who did you join with?
I joined under Samantha.
Awesome. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
You were the one that won the gift. Did you get that in the mail?
Yes, I did. I finally got it in.
Okay, good. Lisa, why don't you tell us about you?
Hey, my name's Lisa Doris. I'm 53. I'm a credit and collections manager for a building products company in Chesterfield. I own a lot of Pampered Chef, and I've loved it, but it's always scared me to do shows and become a consultant. So I'm trying to tread in unnavigated waters and see how it does. I would like to pad the income because I'm getting close to retirement, and I want to retire in less than 10 years if possible. So I figured I'm going to give it a shot.
Awesome. That's such a great reason to join too, because you're not alone. We have a lot of folks that sign up and just kind of get things going, and then when they retire, it's like fun and extra income and kind of supports. Loving those sassy glasses too. Those are great.
Sorry.
I love them. I love them.
Thanks.
Michelle, you are with us tonight. Now, you have been to a Getting Started call, so you don't have to feel obligated to stay, but you're welcome to. So why don't you tell us about you?
Okay, I am a full-time employee with the state of Missouri, and I've always been a Pampered Chef fan, and I'm pretty much just doing this to help out Linda Ebert. she's the director I'm under, and also to have fun and be able to maybe get chef that I've been wanting and earn it instead of having to pay full price.
Perfect reason to join. Yes, I love it. Amber is with us too. Amber, can you hear us? Can you say hello as well?
Hi.
Tell us about you. Who did you sign with?
I signed under Amanda Cowan, if I said that right before.
Okay.
Like she had just signed under Carrie.
Yeah. Great. And why did you decide to try Pampered Chef out?
There were quite a few things on my wish list that were in the kit that I got, and I just felt like it was a great deal to get them that way, and then just from it. We're like,
Well, we're so glad you're here. Thanks, Amber. Carrie, will you tell us why you joined? And you can say whatever you're willing to, just a little about you.
Sure. Yeah. So my sound is weird, is what you were saying earlier.
It's okay. We don't mind. It's you. We like to hear from you.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to get a better one. So I joined actually for the free products. I just couldn't afford anything. So I wanted just anything free I could get. I didn't really even realize I could make money with this. I just ended up being very good at it. I guess real soon here I'll be an advanced director with the company, and I've been with it for 6 months. I went from being dirt poor, below the poverty line, until last month I made $4,500 in my pocket. So our lives have changed drastically, and that's why I'll get a better camera. So everything will be good.
Awesome. And we're so excited for Carrie. She's getting a promotion this month from the growth of this team. So, okay, well, welcome to our team. My name's Katie. I've been with Pampered Chef for a little over 8 years. I started to pay for a credit card, and after we paid off $17,000 of debt, then I just kind of stuck with it. I learned how to cook through Pampered Chef, and it became something that I really love. My favorite part about our business is the team that we're part of. So you are joining the fastest growing team in the nation. My gosh, it is amazing. The support that our team has. And I think that is why the people that join us do so well. So we are so happy to have you. And you can be very confident that you have joined like one of the best teams. I mean, seriously and truly, I'm not even exaggerating. We have an awesome team. So you'll hear from me a lot. I might text you. You might see me on Facebook. And I want you to have my phone number so that you can text me anytime. If you're nervous, if you're excited, if this is just for fun for you, or you're just helping out a friend and getting some free products, we are happy to have you. There's all different reasons why people join and make this for them. Our Pampered Chef team is about 95-ish% virtual only. And so that is what we are well equipped to help you do, is learn to be a virtual consultant first. And then if you are interested in doing cooking shows, fundraisers, bridal showers, you would hook up with me directly. You can come and shadow me. You can watch a video, and we can get you trained on how to do those as well. Before you do anything else, if you are brand spanking new, you want to make sure that you've set up your direct deposit and your order payment account. This will help you get paid, first of all. We all like that. Secondly, the order payment account confuses people sometimes, and so I just want to give it a shout out. That is the account a lot of people hook up the same one. It's your direct deposit is your Pampered Chef where you're getting your paycheck. The order payment typically is the same account. And whenever someone pays you cash or check, you would just say, I'm going to pay with my order payment account. And then you don't have to type in your credit card every single time. You go and deposit their cash, use your order payment account to pay for it. And, you know, of course we want the balance to be zero, right? They pay you, you pay Pampered Chef, etc. And the other thing that you'll use your order payment account, not very regularly, especially if you're doing online parties, is for catalogs or extra supplies. You can just say, just use my account, and it allows you to do that. So it's nice to have set up, and it will never automatically charge you anything. So it's just an easy way for you to pay for things should you ever need it, okay? You do want to save Pampered Chef's phone number in your phone. And I'm going to give you that number if you have a pen. Pampered Chef's phone number is, I should know this by heart, but it's 888-687-2433. And they are open Monday through Friday. Normal business hour, I think it's 8 to 5. And they are so fantastic when it comes to answering your questions, your phone calls. If you call on the last day of the month or the first day of the month, there may be a holding time. Otherwise, it's typically very, very quick, and your phone calls are very short. They're so helpful. They will make you look like the best Pampered Chef consultant to your customers, even if they're upset. They're so helpful. So another thing I would like to share with you is that Pampered Chef has this national conference. It's not until July. I know it's crazy for me to even mention it, but it is the highlight of highlights. Whether you're like doing this for fun or you're doing this for like major buckaroos, you want to go to conference. It's the best professional and personal development that you're going to get. With or without being a Pampered Chef consultant, you would just learn so much. We always do kind of like, it typically has been like a girls trip, because we only have a few guys on our team. And not yet have we gotten them to go to a conference with us. So we usually like road trip up there, lots of best practices, lots of business practices, and you just feel that camaraderie and stuff. And you can actually pay for conference with Pampered Chef dollars, which are things that you're going to earn as a brand new consultant. So I'm really excited to share with you the new consultant rewards. You guys may already be privy to this. You might know about it already, but I'm just going to pull up a picture because there are some milestones. Where's the picture? There it is. All right. Oh, and I have to share the picture with you too. All right, here we go. So here is the picture of your new consultant rewards. So Pampered Chef highly incentivizes you, even though I know one of the questions everyone always asks before they sign, do I have to do anything? Is there a penalty if I don't? The answer is no. However, they highly, highly incentivize you to give it a try. And if you signed up for this business, my guess is that you're willing to do at least a couple of parties to see if you like it. You're giving the apron a try. And so we're going to help you with your first party. And I'm going to talk about 6 quick things that are going to make you the most successful consultant as far as like my best practices, so you can learn from what I've learned over the years. But when you submit 500 in sales, you're going to get our egg cooker and a scraper. $12.50 in sales makes you what we call a qualified consultant. And that is a fry pan for free. Our nonstick stainless skillet comes at $2,500 in sales, and $5,000 you get our knife block set with the knives in it. And we also have an amazing what they call fast track rewards to become a leader. So I know that this doesn't mean a lot to you, and the furthest thing from your mind right now is, how do I get people to join my team? And that's okay, but I want you to know that in your first 30 days, if you have 5 people join your team, and you can become a director, and you get a bonus $500 for promoting. So it's a total of $5,000 cash you can make when you ask people if they want to join your team and they say yes, which happens all the time. Plus, any new recruits you make in the first 30 days, that when they sell $12.50, you get a $100 bonus on top of that. So we've had people like, one of our girls recruited 6 people. She wasn't even trying to recruit. She just did a lot of parties, and then her host would sign up, or like people would be like, oh, I kind of like how you did that block party or whatever. And so they signed up. She made $600 bonus from that. Like just because she was, telling people that they could join if they wanted to. So that is your new consultant rewards. We also, we have a plan to help you get all of these things very quickly. Most of our new consultants will do this in a month or 2. And it's just fun. It's so fun to open the door and see all this free Pampered Chef stuff. All right, so I'm going to go over real quick make sure I didn't forget anything here. Okay, so there we go. You guys can see me now, right? All right, so number 1, this is my top 6 for being a successful Pampered Chef consultant in your first 30 days, okay? You don't have to do exactly what I tell you. I am not your boss. I am not in charge of you. I have just had hundreds of consultants come through over the last several years, and this is what I know makes you successful. So if you want to really give it a good shot and make a significant paycheck, make back whatever you paid on the kit if you had to pay for the kit, and if you want to use this advice or tailor it to your own, that's just my disclaimer, okay? But anyone that's willing, this is what I'd say. First of all, we want you to have one what we call block party, and that has 4 hosts in it. So what we found is that in your first 4 parties that are Facebook only, you're going to have a host that doesn't listen or is too busy to do what you ask them to do. You're going to have a host that does everything you say. You're going to have typically 1 in 4 is going to be like your type A, like, what else should I do? What else should I do? And she's going to have a great party. Okay. You're going to have one that, like, when she can, she'll do what you ask her to do, or she might invite people. And then you're going to have one that's like a wild card. You're not sure what's going on with her. She might get orders. She might not ever check Facebook, but then she, says, well, I got 6 orders from the catalog. You just don't know. But we know that 1 in 4, you're going to have a great party. And what we kept finding is, we were trying to keep it easy on people, like just do 1 party at a time. And when we did that, sometimes your first host would be that one that wasn't very cooperative. And then it's so disheartening to a new consultant when you have a quote unquote bad host, or someone that's just not that into it right up front. So we really have found a lot of success, and consultants are having mind-blowing success with these, what we call block parties. So a block party is you get onto Facebook, you create a Facebook group called Pampered Chef Online Block Party, and then you explain to your host, like, okay, a block party, here's what I say. I say, I do one Facebook party each week, and I have several hosts inside that same party. This allows me to do more videos and posts and just really get to know the people in there. And it meets Facebook standards for community. So when you have a group that has at least 100 people in it, those people are more likely to see your posts and more likely to interact with that group. If they see a group that's like 11 people, they're like, they don't know what to do with that, or they don't interact. And so we coach you to coach them, and to have 4 hosts in this first party helps you get all the people you need in there to be successful. And the other cool thing is that you only have to manage 1 Facebook party, even though you have 4 people collecting orders for you. And every single week, if I report back on what you would have made as a brand new consultant, and I think Lisa would have seen this because you probably saw my end video on your party, but every single week it's at least $400 or $500. So how does making $400 to $500 every single week sound? I mean, you could probably get on board with that, right? And what if it's not an awesome party and you only made $100 or $200? And what's nice is we have this whole system where it runs for you. We use a posting service, which we'll get to eventually, and it just works really nicely. So that's my number 1. I'm going to show you this too after I go through them. Number 2 is to use our Team Climb and our Team Climb videos groups. There's 2 different groups that I manage. One of them is where you're going to ask questions. It's our overarching parent page where all of the consultants are in there. And if you have a question and maybe I'm not answering back, or the person that helped you join isn't available right then, you can just be like, how do I do this? And you'll see a lot of that too. And if you know the answer, you can answer them right there. It's usually like almost real time. People get back really quick. I have also created a Facebook group called Team Climb Facts Videos. It's just for new consultants to be able to watch videos of all the things they're going to do in their first week. So I'm going to tell you, hey, go create a party on Consultants Corner. And you can go to that group and watch the 4-minute video of how to create a party if you need that visual. Okay, so they're all in there. You can't comment on them. You just watch them, and it's just like a resource, like a little library for you. Number 3 is to observe at least 2 virtual parties. So if you just came out of a virtual party, like with me or with your leader, you can go back into that group and really look at what your consultant did and kind of look at it with a consultant's eye. But I also want you to find someone in our team and go and look at their virtual party, because you're going to find a lot of different things. We all bring our own personality into it, and I want you to see how different they can be and still be very successful. So you can put your own spin on this. You can make it your own, but don't totally reinvent the wheel, because then you'll just be taking too much of your time. And we want this to be easy. All right, number 4 is to get active as soon as possible. And when I say active, all I mean is to submit an order. So what I have most consultants do is kind of announce to Facebook land, like, hey guys, I just signed up for Pampered Chef. I'm really excited about this brand new catalog, and I'm collecting my first orders. Who wants to be my very first order? And then you can share your website, or you can private message and say, hey, I'm so excited about this new catalog. Would you like to see it? Another approach that you can take is you can ask someone if they want to be your guinea pig on one of these block parties. So like, hey, I'm so excited about this new style of Pampered Chef party. I'm looking for my first few people to invite friends to my online party, and you'll get the free stuff. And we'll have a lot of fun this week. And if they say yes to that, great, they're a host of yours. If they say no thanks, then you can follow up with, no problem, thanks for letting me know. Can I send you the link to browse the brand new catalog? And that, like, people hate saying no, even if they need to. So it's kind of nice there for them to be like, sure, I'll look at the catalog. And then they're going to find something they need because it's Pampered Chef, right? All right, number 5 is to have a customer group. all right, and a Facebook page. So there's two separate things here. One, you're going to go to Facebook and create a page, a business page. And it's a little yellow flag on Facebook. It says pages. You click pages, then you click create, and you make your own Facebook page. This is essentially going to be your public business card on Facebook. Anyone can search you, they can like your page, and this is where you're going to post. Instead of posting from your personal account, you're going to be posting from your business page. And what's nice about that is Facebook looks at that more professionally, and so people will see your messages. They're more likely to see what you post, okay? So that's one, Facebook page. The second is a Facebook customer group. So just like we run our parties in groups, you're going to go to groups, you're going to go create group. Unless you already had a party that was just yours, you could use that group. But by and large, you're going to create a group and call it, like mine is called Katie Pampered Chef Lady Community Group. Some people say, like Marlene's is Meals with Marlene customers or something. You can call it your customer, like my Pampered Chef customer group. So that group is going to be where you house all of the people who work with you over the year. So they're coming to these parties that you post in for 1 week's time. And at the end of the party, you're going to say, hey, let's stay connected. Join my community group here. And you share that link with them. And then once a week, you can go in and share a special, or you can share the new host special or guest special once a month, or share some tips here and there. You're not going to use it as a party. It's just going to be a place where your customers are. And what's so nice about this, like for example, our team is trying to promote this month. And so what I did the last 24 hours is I said, hey guys, we're going for a big promotion. I'm going to give a discount to anyone that orders in the next 24 hours. And I got like 10 orders, right? But I wouldn't have known who to ask, right? Except for I have this big group of people that have purchased from me before. And so it's just an easy way to stay connected with them. Let's see. And number 6 is to have some fun, because, and I always love to say this, because Pampered Chef doesn't have emergencies. We don't have anyone dying on our operating table. No one is waiting for us before they can live their life or anything like that. We're talking lava cakes and mix and chops and funny tips and funny gifts on Facebook. It's just to bring joy to their newsfeed, and it's a really great way to stay connected. So have some fun with this. If at any time Pampered Chef becomes this heavy burden and stress, we need to have a conversation about why that is and how we can make it fun for you again. A lot of times we have people that come in, entrepreneurs tend to be more perfectionists, tend to take on more than other people do. That's what makes them great. But it also can hinder you from just enjoying life and enjoying something fun that can also make you money. So we want to help you get to that point. And any of us that have been doing it for a while will be able to say, like, it's all right. It's okay that credit card declined, because I know how to help you fix it. All right. It's fine. You know, we're going to be okay. So just remember that. You might need it later. You might not. Hopefully you won't. So that's the plan. Okay. And now I want to show you just a little tutorial. But before I do you guys have any like pressing questions? Like, this doesn't make any sense to me, Katie. What do you guys have for me before I move on?
So I would actually like to say, Amber's interested in in-home parties right now too. So I just wanted to, I put it in the chat, but I don't think you saw it.
You're right. I wasn't paying attention to the chat. All right. So yeah, in-home parties are so fun too. And Amber, I do about 2 parties a week in home, and I always record them. So you are welcome to like the Katie Pampered Chef Lady page. Go to the videos. You can watch a couple of shows, and you're welcome to come in person with me and shadow. I love when people come, because usually they help me with the dishes, wink, wink. And it's just a lot of fun. And it's simple. What I love about home parties is, you know, you do all the planning, you invite, and then after 3 hours, it's done. It's over. You're left with a whole bunch of sales. It's great. You know, you're not waiting a week to see who's going to order, you know. So any questions before we move on, guys? Oh, you're in North Carolina. Well, that's all right. You can watch videos, or we can talk online. All right, cool. Well, I'm going to share my screen, and just for these last few minutes, I'm going to give you just a little tour, okay? So you are going to want to know about, I'm sharing my whole desktop. It's a bit messy up in here. Okay. Can you see my Facebook coming up? Okay. All right, so you all should already be in. Every time that I share my screen, it's like slow. So these are the two groups that I want you to be aware of. You might even want to pin them. And if you don't know how to pin, I can show you that. Hi, Mary. Okay, so this is our group. And if you want to pin this to your shortcuts, you can pin it right there. Mine's already pinned. So under here on shortcuts, it would just be a link over here. And that's really helpful. When you have questions, whenever I'm doing a call, I always post that. Let me just give you a few examples. Oh, look, we got some more new members. Oh yeah, and we also like to share our recipes and videos and how-tos, that sort of thing. This is a new idea for a party. You can watch and learn about that. Just like anything. Oh yeah, and sometimes people will do like quotes and motivations. It's just a really supportive group. I love it. After our last call, I asked who would have a party for someone to observe. So there's a couple people that shared theirs, so you can observe. Here's a video on how to add a gift to an order. So you get the idea. You can post in here anytime. No question is too silly. And then this other group is just for getting your virtual parties started. And so I have things like how to create your own custom cover photo, how to talk with your hosts, like in your host coaching. Here's closing a show. You're going to need that here pretty soon. Here's what you do the day before your virtual party starts. Here's how to make a business page. Here's what to do on the second to last day before the party. So you guys get the gist, right? All right, cool. The other thing that I should show you is probably Consultants Corner. And so you go to pamperedchef.com and sign in. Pick a consultant, right? All right, so this is what you're going to see when you log in. You've got down here a few things that are going to be important to you, my parties and orders. You're going to be checking that a lot. If you haven't created your parties, you'll click Create Parties here, and it will bring up the page where you just kind of walks you through it. Say it's a virtual party, date and time, address. It'll give you the party page. That's where you're going to go to order. Super simple stuff. Almost everything is pretty intuitive, but there is going to be a video for you in that group also. The other thing that you'll find really important is marketing imagery. And this is where you're going to go to get pictures like under promotions here, for example. We've got the host rewards and the guest rewards and pictures of them. Here's about the kit. And some of them are in ways that you could create your own words on them to make it your own. There's videos in here. You can also search, like, for example, the word cover. If you want to make sure that it's going to fit on your Facebook event, you can download one of these. So those are a couple of things that will be important to you. Let's see here. What else do I need to tell you about? There's financial information that you'll want to set up. We talked about that earlier. Usually if you search it, it will come. Here you go. Order, payment, account, and direct deposit. So this should walk you through what you need. Okay. All right. What else should I show you? Let's do some questions. What else have you got for me?
I have a question.
Sure.
Okay, so apparently I did not create my party correctly. I went to the Facebook and just created a group.
Yeah, that's a great, that you need to do that too. Yeah.
Okay, all right, because Kristen Pittman is one of the first ones. She's already included like 15 people into that group.
Awesome.
Okay, so when I was setting up in the consultant's corner, I have to get all the pertinent information from each host, their address, their email, phone number.
You've got it. Yeah, you'll want to create the party in Consultant's Corner, which is separate from Facebook, right? So we're running the party, we're meeting the guests, just like pretend it's like you're going to her house in that little Facebook group. And then you've got your order link where they're going to order online, or you're going to put in an order for them. And so that's Consultant's Corner, pamperedchef.com over here. And then you've got Facebook over here. And there is a third one we're going to talk about called Post My Party, but we're not going to cover that in this call. But we will be covering it because that's tomorrow's agenda for you, me, and the group that are starting their block parties. So is that helpful?
Oh, yes.
You haven't done anything wrong. You just have the next.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, how am I going to move all these people to the party site if they're not supposed to be on Facebook?
Nope. The only thing you have to worry about is the host information.
Okay.
So that you can get that party link.
Okay. Perfect.
Good. And that video on how to create a party in that group, that'll be really helpful for you. I think it's only 4 minutes.
Okay. I was trying to do I was playing around for a couple hours before this call. I was trying to create like my own title page and in Canva.
Oh.
Canva doesn't look anything like yours. And I'm like, what am I doing here?
Okay.
Because I've got my title for it, and I had my brownie pan picture ready to go to upload, and I might have to talk to you privately on that so we don't take up call time.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it's all of it's a little bit of a learning curve, and don't let anything get you stressed. I can always make you a cover photo. You can just use a stock one from Pampered Chef.
Yeah, I didn't see anything Pampered Chef on Canvas, so I think I was just on the basic page.
Yes, so you wouldn't. Canva is just for you to upload your own pictures and then edit them.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Good. What other questions you guys have? Okay, well, good, because I got to wrap this up. We do something called Step Up Your Business, which is a Cornerstones course. It's 4 weeks long. We're going to be starting that in a couple of weeks again. So if you guys want to jump on that, that's the perfect next step for you. We cover time management, how to work with your host, how to get parties, how to help a team member get started. We cover all the basics, and we do those currently we're doing them Wednesday nights from 8 to 9 p.m., 4 weeks to get through that course. And it is we call it Step Up Your Business because really it's everything you could need if you want to keep the business, like the momentum building. All right, so I have a 72-hour challenge for you. So tonight is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So you can't count any parties that you already have scheduled. That's the rule, all right? But from tonight until Saturday afternoon or a Saturday evening about this time, when you have 4 new hosts that schedule a party for you within that month, so within your 30 days, so it's going to be for almost all of you the month of November, 4 dated hosts that are new. Okay, so if you've already booked parties, those ones don't count. 4 new people. I'm going to send you a really fun gift in the mail. The way that you get that gift, and for me to know that you booked those 4 parties, is you have to text me and say, I got my 4 new bookings. Here are the dates. And don't forget to send me my prize, or send me your address, and that will be very clear. I actually have one going out today. Yay, someone did there from last time. So that is your challenge. If you need some wording, I can send you wording on that. I want you to know what your calendar looks like too. So that's going to be your homework for this call as well. Look at your calendar. When could I do Facebook parties? If you want to follow our process, you're going to schedule a party that starts every Saturday. All right. And of course, you're going to be prepping and preparing the party the week before. And the second challenge that I have for you is, and you get another prize, a second prize for this, or you can take both challenges or one. in the next 24 hours, so before the trick-or-treaters go home tomorrow night, if you're watching this live, if you sell $150 on your website, this is not part of a party, but you just collect some orders or give people your website, get your first order or 3, and you get to $150 in sales, you'll get another little bonus prize from me. We call that Operation Get Active. And active just means that you have $150 in sales within 1 month. That gets you working towards all of your raises. You're not required to do that every month, but if you do $150 every other month, you will always be working towards a 2% raise that most consultants get within their first year. And you'll always have access to your consultant discount, which is 20% off of any products anytime. And it just gives you that active status to be able to get the benefits of a consultant. So those are my 2 challenges. And what other questions do you guys have for me? Okay.
None at the moment.
Let me give you some encouragement. When you're reaching out to people, I want you to, first of all, I forgot to tell you about Dash. Dash is training that Pampered Chef has for you. It's usually 3 to 5 minutes at a time. So they're fantastic. And that's where I would spend my time. If you're like, what should I do now? Go to Dash and find a training. The 2 that I want you to complete ASAP, like tonight, it should take you a few minutes, is the launch list. Should take 5 minutes. It's basically writing out all the names you know. And the second one is called Call with Your Recruiter. So that one you should just be able to mark complete because you did this call. Okay, those are the 2. Challenged to, when you're reaching out to people, 1 in 10 people will say yes. So if you send out, let's say you decide to send out 20 messages and you basically say the same thing. Of the people that respond, okay, not just the people you message. Some of them are going to be too busy to see it. They're going to mean well but not answer or whatever, you know. Of the people that respond back, 1 in 10 of those people say, yeah, I'll host a party right now. More often you either hear, no, thank you, not right now. And then you're going to offer them if they want to order. And then you're also going to hear like, oh, I'm so busy, maybe after the holidays. And you can still book a date with them. Or you want to take good notes in your calendar to follow up with them, because this business is all about follow-up. There are so many people that are like, yeah, I do a party, but they can't do it right now. So it's up to you as the consultant to remember that, and you're not going to remember it in your head. So you have to literally write it down, or you can do what I do. If someone's like, call me in 2 weeks, I'll say, okay, so I'm going to message you on whatever date that is. And I put it right in my phone with an alarm. And that way I don't have to think about remembering them. The other thing that I say is a best practice is to have a notebook for Pampered Chef stuff. And that way it's always together. It doesn't have to be fancy, but you can literally write down all the people that you message. This is an example of mine. So I wrote down Chelsea, October party, Christy, no, Francesca, maybe, Bridget, Business Lee, she joined our team. And so I circle them when they answer. And so I can look at this sheet and see, okay, I reached out to 25 people. It looks like 7 of them responded to me. Okay. And that is how you keep track. It's super simple, I know, but it seems to be the thing that works the best. All right, my friends, anything else before we go?
Not yet.
All right. Well, you guys are awesome. Thanks for being here. If you need wording for what to say, reach out to someone or look on our Team Climb page. We can help you with the right wording. The only thing you need to remember is when you ask someone if they want to do a party, always end with a question mark, because otherwise they won't read it all the way and they won't know to respond. But when we see a question mark, we're like, ooh, what do I have to do? You know, that's like our initial reaction. So make sure you end it with a question mark. And be sincere, be yourself. You don't have to be pushy to be fantastically successful in this business. So, okay. Well, have an awesome night, guys. I'll upload this and I'm excited to work with you going forward. Oh, my number. Let me give you my number. 314-471-6675. 314-471-6675. And that's who you're going to text when you either sell $150 within the next 24 hours or get 4 parties scheduled within your first 30 days before Saturday or 3 days from now. Okay. All right. Have an awesome night, guys. We'll see
Thanks, you too.
you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.